So Fathom Cruise Lines, if you want to learn more about it, please go to the Fathom website, and I'll make sure to include it as well below so that you can check out some of the things, what Fathom's all about. But I feel like experiencing it is so much different from just reading or hearing about it. So I wanted to put together a quick video for you guys just to understand fully, well, maybe not even fully, because I don't know if I'll be able to fully explain everything, but I want to let you know that each picture, each video, everything that I've done was all a memory that's now forever implanted into my mind. So Fathom had this cool little booth where you can go in and actually record a diary. And so each day that you were on the trip or you wanted to express how you were feeling and you wanted it to be captured, you could. You can go into this little booth and record. So check out what I recorded for my first day as I was diving into the adventure and arriving in the Dominican Republic. I feel like I'm on a quest to find something and not really knowing exactly what it is yet. And I feel the heightened anticipation of something new to expect. The last 24 hours has been vastly different from anything that I've experienced at home. This is my first cruise, but to have Fathom be my first cruise and just everything has been wonderful, from the cohort leaders to the food to I feel like I'm exploring, and it's very exciting. Everything's exciting about being here at the Dominican. We actually just I can see us pulling up, and I snuck away for a second to just absorb everything because it's a lot to take in. The island's beautiful, and just the care and concern that Fathom has put into this voyage. I'm really just kind of overwhelmed with gratitude, excitement, and high anticipation of what is to come. So yeah, the last 24 hours has been amazing, and I'm so excited to see what's next. If you ask me what I will remember most about um, Fathom and Entrena and this whole trip, I would definitely say within a heartbeat, just the people that I met on the cruise ship, the people within the community. Um, I think that's the most impactful thing, was the people that I met, and how open they were, and how we all were able to just really impact each other's lives if we were open for the the opportunity, um, the sharing, the courses. I mean, just everything. But it was just the people. Such amazing people, amazing spirits. The best part of the trip, hands down. So I just think it's very important that whenever you're traveling, that you are thinking in your mind about how to support locally, the economy, the people in these beautiful places that we destination vacation to, but these people live at, and this is their homes. So Fathom allowed us to do just that. We took 2 days. Actually, you can spend all of your days doing impact activities, but we took 2 days and did impact activities. The two that Erica, I'm going to put you her information. Erica is my good blogger friend who I travel with, and she also has videos on her site as well and information about Fathom Travel. So if you want to learn a different perspective, make sure you go and check out her as well. But we chose two activities, and one was community English, and so we actually had the opportunity to go inside the homes and teach English with families, and it was the coolest thing ever. I had the opportunity to teach Clara, who was a beautiful woman who had a very infectious smile, and we hit it off right away. And so teaching her was so much fun because she knew her stuff. So what I was doing was I was actually like pointing to like different colors. So if it was blue, I'd point to it, and she would say blue. If it was purple, she would say purple. She would pronounce it as purple. It was great, and we would both laugh. And then so different colors. It was like orange, yellow, just all types of colors. And I would point to it, and she would tell me what it was. And so I thought, while I was getting creative with pointing at things, I was like, I'm gonna point to my skin. So I pointed to my skin, and I was like, what color? And she said black. It was not what I expected, but we both started cracking up laughing. I felt like she was trying to explain to me why she said what she said, but there was no explanation needed. I understood very well. But I'm brown. My color is brown. I'm black, but my color is brown. Um, and that was the one memory that I love, 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 love. You go in as a stranger, but you leave as family, and so yeah, yeah. Um, I can't forget to tell you about the women's co-op, where we made chocolates. We made all types of different chocolate products, and we spent the day with the women from the co-op. We also spent time with the women's children who also work at the co-op as well. So the co-op was started to provide women with jobs within the community, and also so that they didn't have to travel a long distance. So the co-op, this company called Chocal, is actually located where they can have access to jobs fairly quickly because it's within their community, and also it provided them with closer access to their children who were often in another place. And so they were able to be really a part of raising their children because they were closer. So it met a need of both providing a closer community and family like environment, as well as providing jobs and economic empowerment for the women there as well. So, in some of the pictures, you will see us sorting out cacao beans and even molding chocolate. It was a pleasure working with the women and their children um, in this effort. The waterfall was my absolute favorite part of the Dominican Republic. Um, it was the absolute best activity to participate in. If you go to the Dominican Republic, please do not miss out on the opportunity to swim in the waterfalls. You'll be able to see some of the pictures um, of me and our friends diving into the water. It was just the absolute best. The water was this pretty bluish green. It was cool. It was refreshing. It was just the most adventurous thing I've ever done, and probably going to go down as one of the most memorable things when things that I had the chance to do while I was in the Dominican. I've never seen so much green in my entire life. It's like everywhere we went, there were beautiful trees covered with luscious green trees and grass. It was a sight to see. I've never seen so much green. And also, I did find out that the first Jurassic Park was filmed in the Dominican Republic due to the look of the trees and how it was reminiscent of the times back when uh, dinosaurs roamed the earth. The dessert on the ship was the absolute best. It was like at least 4 or 5 options every night, and boy, were they great. You can check out my post that shows some of the pictures of the lovely, lovely desserts that I was able to partake in, and also a copycat recipe. Find the link below. So we had the opportunity to think about how we wanted to continue impact in our communities, in our neighborhoods, and what would that look like. So we use aspects of design thinking and created a vision of what we wanted to do that would continue impacting our communities in a way that we was reminded us of what we did in the Dominican Republic. So, as a community organizer, already I really took that to heart and started thinking of ways that I could not only impact my community more, but what efforts could I put forth to really change some other things as well. We should hit Miami tomorrow, which means life. It's getting ready to start. We'll have some time to kind of hang out in Miami before our plane takes off. But for the most part, life is getting ready to go back to normal, and I'm not ready. Um, I am ready to see my kiddo though. That's about the only thing that I'm ready for. Sayonara. So while we were in Miami, making the most of our time left before we had to hit the airport, we stopped by a few of the best spots. I just want to send a shout out to Erica, my blog friend, who is the whole reason why I had the opportunity to go on this trip anyway. So I just want to say thank you. She was one of the best cabin mates, and we got along well. There were no pulling hair out. We gave each other space when we needed. It was one of the best. We had a blast. So I just want to say thank you, Erica. And make sure you follow her on lifeofrandom.com.